Well, everybody's asking me about Rigondeaux and what's next for him, and everybody's crying. Oh, well, here we go. We got somebody calling in right now. Hello?
Yeah, you called me?
Oh, yeah, I hit you up earlier because I was doing a video on Rigondeaux, and I was telling everybody that Santa Cruz, Gonzales, Ponce de Leon, Abner Mares, all of them would beat Rigondeaux. So that's why I thought I'd call you and get your expertise on it.
And my expertise is say, man, you smoking crack, man. and you smoking that good shit too. Whatever that shit is out Chicago, give me some of that shit. Because all them things that you mentioned will get their ass whooped. Now, going up to 126 pounds, I'm not sure if Emerald, could handle those dudes punch you, because, his chin is suspect, but I'm just being honest with you, his style will be better suited for fighting them dudes at 126 than Abner Mares. And I'm just being 100 because we seen what happened last night. The motherfucker got put 10 toes up last night. And I told everybody, and me and you talked about this, did I think he was going to win the fight? Yeah. I mean, Johnny Gonzales, was a little bit faded, probably a little past his prime, but he can still crack. That power ain't go. And I know the way Mares fight is going to give him some opportunity to land some big punches. And I've been, Abner Mares is one of the top fighters in the world. He moved from 118 to 122 to 126 pounds and captured 3 world championships. So, you got to give that boy some props. But moving up to 126, man, I think 122 was his max out. I think 26 they were stretching, and it was probably, they might have reached for 130, but you got to put him in with the right dudes. But Rigondeaux is just a whole totally different animal, man. That motherfucker can box, he can move, he got good punch placement, he don't waste nothing. He keep his balance, he keep you off balance with the things he do. He's just sharp, man. I don't see nobody beating him at that weight. I mean,
you heard of a fighter named Leo Santa Cruz?
Man, he'll beat the shit out of Leo Santa Cruz. He'll beat the shit out of Leo Santa Cruz. Leo Santa Cruz got a lot better from what I've seen. I remember when he was taking punches flush. Now he's starting to roll with punches. I'm starting to see him do that, roll with punches a lot now. But against Rigondeaux, man, that's a total different animal, man. He KOing motherfuckers who past their prime, who ain't got nothing to keep them up off of them. And when you fight Rigondeaux, man, and you and I both know, because we both seen that dude, movement gives him a lot of trouble. When a motherfucker moving laterally, it gives him a lot of trouble, because he can't set and he can't get off and throw a bunch of punches like you.
Yeah, we know Rigondeaux gonna try to get away with throwing one shot and running, but that ain't gonna save him against no Leo Santa Cruz. Then if Mares crack Rigondeaux, he gonna go down. Then Johnny Gonzales, Johnny's too big for Rigondeaux. He'll knock him out. Ponce de Leon too big for him. As I said, these dudes here, that's a whole different era for Rigondeaux. He wouldn't be able to deal with him.
What I'm trying to tell you is, he's going to keep a lot of them dudes honest because of his movement and his punch placement. The boy go to the body well. You ain't got a lot of people don't give him credit of him hitting hard as he do. And he don't waste a lot of punches. Santa Cruz is going to have trouble with that movement. And then not only just that, when he getting tagged with a lot of cool shots that he don't see coming, I don't give a fuck how good your chin is. If you don't see a lot of them shots coming, you're going the fuck out. And I'm trying to tell you, he gonna be stabbing him. He gonna be stabbing that boy to the body. He gonna do a lot of that stuff that's gonna make that boy uncomfortable. When you say Leo Santa Cruz gotta prove to me that he can be the guy that can take his shit and come back. Before we start that, I would love to see him in there with either King Kong or Vic Darcinian, and that will make me a believer in Santa Cruz. Right now, you just see him KO bombs and pass they. Matter of fact, you know what? I don't disrespect nobody. Say bums. Because anybody step in that ring, take a lot. But
speaking of that,
like,
Wiz, you know Wiz Fernandez, Rigondeaux people, they gonna sit up there and call Kinko. They done named him Kinko the Bum Martinez, and he's like in Miami. He's like everybody call him that, Kinko the Bum. He's like he's not even a threat. But if that's what they want to do, but that's gonna be his next fight. HBO gonna offer him that fight.
hey, that boy gonna beat the shit out of Kinko Martinez. He gonna beat the shit out of him.
I mean, he might not. You know, I ain't really too sold on this Rigondeaux yet.
That boy got one chance to try to crowd Rigondeaux, but when he gets hit with so many accurate shots, and Rigondeaux, you know, rocking the boat on him, he ain't gonna be able to do nothing, man. And all that shit is show against a guy who still fighting with their chin in the air, man. He can't and really couldn't do nothing. Didn't know how to turn him, fitting things like that, make him uncomfortable. Didn't go to the body, didn't do nothing. So I mean, it didn't have nothing to keep that dude up off of him.
And they talking about Rigondeaux, he was kind of depressed because he been sitting in the room, you know, he ain't getting no endorsements, like nothing. Like nobody checking for him, man. So he just been sitting in the room, you know, just watching TV all the time. You know, he's like, man, it's sad. He's like, the whole situation is just sad. He thought a lot of people, you know, he'd be one of the best fighters in the world and nobody checking for him. You know, he just thought that was just disrespectful.
I would too, but it is the game. You know, it is what it is. Like, you gotta have people around you to really push him and promote him. Not saying promoting, but Rigondeaux has to give them something to promote. You know what I'm saying? You just can't be sitting around. You gotta be out there paving the street, man, and putting yourself up out there. And his managers ain't helping him because the only thing they doing is want to argue with Bob all day instead of really going out there trying to promote that bull, man. You know what I mean? Trying to promote him to his people, trying to promote him to other people. You know, I mean, this is what it is, man, and it's sad that.
Yeah, they talking about they gonna go to Golden Boy, like, yeah, that's a better fit for them. Damn, Rigondeaux will get in there with them dudes I just named, and all of them will beat him.
Nah, homie, listen, he'll beat all them dudes in that table. The best dude that got a chance to beat him is when he moved up to 126 pounds and fight them big dudes. Other than that, ain't nobody at this weight class beating that bull, man.
I'm telling you,
Listen,
Abner Mares would knock him out now. Mares would knock him out.
Okay. Right. You see what happened, right? When Moreno finally got in his game plan and finally started getting in his rhythm and sitting on his shot instead of moving, you see what he was able to do, right? You see what he was able to do? He was able to stun that ball, head that ball on his toes now. After Morris control.
Rigondeaux won't be around that long. He gonna be gone in about 6 rounds. He gonna be on his back.
The thing is, right? Morris' chin ain't that strong as you think it is.
Well, yeah, I believe it's pretty strong. He just got hit with a big shot by a big man.
Hey, I've seen Abner Morris now quite a few times. Remember, Victor Chimian had him doing a motherfucking icky shot.
Yeah, but see them big shots, he got dropped by Vic. He took a good shot from Abeko, but you know he been taking these shots. Ponce de Leon didn't buckle him, you know, but
come on, Ponce is a one-handed fighter. Come on now, you ain't got nothing but watch out for one hand with Ponce.
And he put Ponce on his back.
Huh?
Adrian Broner couldn't even put Ponce on his back.
And listen, Adrian fought, first and foremost, that was Adrian's first fight. And not only is that, when you fight in Ponce, you gotta watch out for his motherfucking head. You know what I'm saying? And a fighter like Adrian gonna be cautious of that. And then not only that, dude ain't never been in there with a southpaw. That was the crazy part. A lot of people ain't know that. That was the first time being in there with a southpaw. Or still around it, like he ain't fought that many southpaws. So of course it's an awkward style. That shit type to happen with Ponce. But I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? A lot of people thought he lost the fight. Some people thought he won. But it was a tough fight. I mean, fighting Ponce ain't no... I mean, I'm not saying like it's an easy with, but it's an awkward dude to fight, man. Like, you gotta worry about headbutts when that shit in your mind, man. It takes you somewhere else. So, you know, you gotta play a different game plan than what he was. Adrian was just doing one shot at a time, just trying to get up out of there. He was just rolling the counter and coming back. But he was landing the cleaner shots. It was just Ponce was throwing more. That was it. I mean, clearly, I'm not going to say clearly because it's a close fight, but I honestly thought Adrian Broner won the fight. I thought he landed a lot of cleaner shots. But I mean, if you look at it, you talk about Ponce. Ponce been in there with some of the best fighters in the world and they ain't take him out. But I mean, I give Anthony Moran credit, but even though it was a quick stoppage, you and I both know that it wasn't that much of a good stoppage, but I mean, he still put Ponce down. It is what it is, man. But
yep. But you tell me how Rigondeaux gonna deal with Santa Cruz coming forward like that? How he gonna deal with somebody who's gonna get right in his wheelhouse? He gonna get right in his wheelhouse.
I'm gonna tell you what he's gonna do. He's gonna do a lot of movement. He's gonna put together combinations here and there. He's gonna use what I'm talking about, lateral movement.
He gonna run. That's what he gonna do. He gonna run. He ain't gonna use lateral movement. He gonna run. That's it.
You can say, hey, listen. You can say he gonna run. You can call it whatever, right? But what I'm telling you is, at the end of the day, when you see Santa Cruz ears fucking boxed off, I don't want to hear no shit that he ran.
If he ran, I'm gonna say he ran. If he used lateral movement, I'm gonna say he used lateral movement. That's two different things.
A motherfucker can't run all day and win a fight.
Well, he almost did. If he didn't get that 12th round, he wouldn't have won.
He wouldn't have won to get who?
No, Nito. People forget them scorecards is close. Them scorecards is close, homie.
Listen, I understand you hate the ball for facts and facts.
Hey, I ain't the judges. The fight cards were close. If he didn't win the 11th and 12th, that was it.
That fight was not close.
It was close. If you scored it, y'all was giving Rigondeaux a lot of points for rounds he wasn't winning. He was just running around the ring. I'm trying to tell you.
Well, what I'm trying to tell you was he was landing the cleaner shots in the fight. Nolito had a few good rounds. He had the round when he knocked him down, and even that was kind of questionable. And because Rigondeaux was actually winning in that round, and Nolito caught him coming off the break. If you look at the shot, it wasn't like he set it up. Rigondeaux pulled out with his hands down, thinking the ref, thinking they was just going to break. And once they threw the shot at Corey, it happened. He got put down, but what did he do after that? He had no needle, motherfucking seeing that, but you know, when you get punched in your eye, you see that blue light? No needle was seeing that blue light the last round.
He got caught being reckless on one shot, and if they ever had that rematch, he gonna get knocked out. That's all to it. Rigondeaux gonna run from that rematch.
Listen,
He don't want that rematch.
I guarantee Nolito's on there will never fight another slick fighter.
I guarantee you Rigondeaux won't take that rematch.
He wants a rematch. He wants any fight he can get that's gonna pay him the money.
Man, they ain't gonna take no fights.
Hey, listen, it ain't that he don't want that fight. And listen, Nolito's doing a lot of work those wrestling, but I don't even really think it's Nolito. I think Bob knows that he's just a bad style matchup for Nolito. Don't take the fight again. Build Nolito back up because HBO needs a star. That fight ain't never gonna happen again unless it's big enough where they can all where they can get some money and it is to a point where the networks will feel comfortable with putting Rigondeaux back on. But only thing that's gonna beat Rigondeaux is either him moving up to 126 pounds and him fighting Will Big Puncher, or he get old. And he only 30, 31, but he had a long amateur career, so he's a young 30, 31. Just like the Lockin, a young 30, 31. So, I mean, all you gotta do is, if they feel confident, if you walk over to Golden Boy, I'm quite sure Golden Boy's gonna make them fight.